And a number of people here are trying to raise awareness of the rising number of diabetes cases.
Yeah, they came together to promote awareness, raise money for research, and study prevention.
3 News Now reporter Corinne Hafuda joins us now with how people are showing support for diabetes on the golf course.
Living with diabetes is a full-time job, and loved ones and diabetics themselves are willing to do anything to make it easier.
We literally are making calculations, mathematical calculations every day to manage his care. We're essentially acting as his pancreas, and especially with a growing child, their bodies are constantly changing. So we've got to make those changes.
A disease affecting over 100,000 people in the metro area has people demanding a cure. Diabetes is not easy to deal with, especially as a parent.
It was almost like having a newborn forever. We would wake up at midnight and 3 a.m. every single night because terrible things can happen during the night with type 1 diabetes. You have to constantly and vigilantly monitor their blood sugar levels.
The company Train joined JDRF for a day on the golf course with the same goal at heart, wanting to find a cure for their loved ones. JDRF, an organization for people with type 1 diabetes, is hopeful for the advancements of the future, with proceeds all going towards diabetes research and prevention studies.
So we don't poke their fingers anymore, and we get real-time blood sugar numbers on our cell phones all of the time. I can sit here and talk with you today and tap on my watch and tell you exactly what their blood sugar level is.
JDRF's research showed a stomach virus called Coxsackie to be a trigger for type 1 diabetes. Dunn says if a vaccine against the virus is made, up to 50% of new diabetes cases will be prevented. But that's not the only type of diabetes JDRF is advocating for. The tee-off wasn't official until golfers got to experience what it's like to have a form of diabetes for themselves.
They can either tee off and wear these glasses that represent having diabetic retinopathy. It just gives you an idea of what it would be like to live life with diabetic retinopathy. Or they can pay $5 a hole.
A deal some golfers had a hard time passing up, saving their money and raising awareness. Train employees say they chose to support JDRF because some are dealing with diabetes in their own homes and families and hope to find a way to help them in the future. In studio, Corinne Hafuda, 3 News Now this morning.